second. 1, 2, 3. We're visiting with the UNLV General Manager, Zee Khan. Zee, welcome to the show as always. And we're sitting here on the end of a great night for you guys to start off the weekend. But talk a little bit about the week that you had.
Fun week for the guys. Obviously, it's a pretty big announcement for the program. It's been about a 2-year process since we started this together, the four of us, myself, Arturo, Anthony, and Nick. And it's obviously it's good to check all these boxes off as we slowly build the organization. And for the guys, it's obviously something they can look forward to, and they've all put in a lot of work for that. And it's like I said, it's good for the program for us.
Now, I know that you're real close to the ASU program, and you've had a chance to kind of use them as a blueprint. How important has that been for you?
It's been the amount of help that we've received from Greg, specifically, just kind of guiding us along the way, has been invaluable. The amount of stuff that we've stolen, essentially, is a credit to what they used to be able to do and what they've done at that program at the ACHA level, and then obviously now as they grow into their NCAA side and start winning games too. So we're stealing everything we can, and there's nothing wrong with that, I guess.
The obvious question that I think a lot of people don't know is, what's the biggest difference between ACHA D2 and ACHA D1?
Just the overall quality of the players top to bottom. You're not going to have too many holes in most lineups. Right now at our level, they're at the D2, especially in the Western region, there's a handful of teams that compete, and then there's a lot of teams that struggle to keep up in some situations. So it's there's a lot more depth from teams from number 1 all the way down to number 25, 30. So it's something that we're looking forward to building as far as the recruiting goes. We're going to have to do much better as far as that goes. We have to bring in a lot more guys, and we're looking forward to that challenge, obviously.
Is it easier to bring in players now that you tell them you're a D1 program in the ACHA level?
It's definitely going to draw more interest.
Right.
You're going to get a different caliber of kid that automatically looks at us versus us going out, reaching out, and finding kids and then convincing them why it's a good idea. So you're going to see a lot more kids from, traditional hockey markets that are now looking at Vegas, just like they used to do and still do for Arizona State, because it's the warm weather climate, and you get to come out here and have some fun and play some really good hockey now.
What's unique, I think, about the programs both here and at Arizona State is you look at the D1 program there, and they have a kid named Housley, whose dad is pretty famous.
Yeah.
There's now a recruit coming to NCAA hockey with the last name of Lemieux.
Yep.
So the higher you get up in the hockey collegiate level, it tends to want to draw some different people. And out here west, there are a lot of hockey names, if you will, that are out here. So how important is that, is to build some character type players like that?
It is, and again, I think as it becomes more and more of an option, you'll see more kids that have had traditional hockey backgrounds from the Southwest, especially. They're going to look at it as an option, and it becomes somewhere they want to go play versus somewhere they're being convinced to go play. Obviously, same thing as Arizona State with the California side. You have so many kids that are playing hockey, high-level hockey in California, and they've never had a real option to go play, at the highest level of the ACHA even. So a lot of those kids are playing throughout California in smaller teams that are at the D2 level, not necessarily competitive. So now it becomes an option for them as well. So it's something that as like I said, as it grows, you're going to see a lot more names coming through, and just because of it being an option.
So obviously, as you grow, like in other businesses, the higher you get, the more cost is associated with it. So how has that been for you to be able to create a new budget at a new level? Yeah,
and we've put in a lot of people in place behind the scenes. We've built a board. We have some really high-end people that are community leaders here in Las Vegas itself. Interest is there now that we've seen from the local media in general how much they've caught on to the announcement for this, that it's becoming something that Vegas, obviously with the NHL being here now, with our program growing, people are genuinely interested in becoming part of this. So the budget side of it, we have, like I said, a board created behind the scenes. They're helping us raise money. We're going to have to travel more probably next year, just as far as setting the tone for our program. We're going to have to go out and play some pretty big teams, and it's going to cost a little bit more money, but yeah, we're ready to challenge that too.
So as we look at the entire process, estimation on when we could see a hopeful step to that next level at the NCAA level?
Yeah, and I think that with what our overall goal has been from day one has been growth. we've seen what it takes. I know what it takes to win a national championship at this level, the ACHA Division I level. Now we've seen what it took for ASU. It's not an easy championship to win. So I mean, our goal is to keep checking off these boxes, be patient, and make sure that we're not skipping any steps along the way. And obviously, the end goal is NCAA at some point in time. And if that happens, great. We're going to be patient with it. We want to be successful where we're at right now as well.
Final question for you: with the naming of the NHL team now, the excitement has really boomed up. You see the pictures, the overhead pictures of how many people were out just for the naming rights,
Yep.
Type of thing. So how has that helped you guys?
It's been good. I mean, like I said, the partnership's been there from the very beginning of this all. We were working with them almost a year ago, deciding on some of the things that we're talking about doing now officially. Moving to the new practice facility is a huge deal for us because, we have a blank canvas as far as what we can do there, and we're going to have a great locker room facility in there, and we're going to be sharing a hallway with the NHL team. I mean, it's something that for our program to have that happen, and now obviously something to attach themselves with. It's growing hockey fans. So in the time being, people are looking to us as an option to come and watch it, and we've seen it. Our crowds have been amazing. Tonight was another example of that.
Yep, very good. So yeah, thank you for your time, and good luck the rest of the way, and good luck tomorrow night.
Appreciate it.